guys, welcome to another episode of the apps and games of the week. So the first game that I'm going to show it to you guys today is actually a game called the Ceramic Destroyer. So let me open this up. So once you open up the Ceramic Destroyer, you can just tap on play to select the levels. So I'm going to show you guys how to play the level 1 and yeah, so I've launched it. So what you got to do for this game is basically use this explosive, the green color thing, and destroy the ceramic. So in order to win, you got to destroy at least 90% of the ceramic. So right now it's 0%. So let me show you guys how you can launch the this green color ball. So, yep. So you explode when you actually hit onto the ceramic. So as you can see, it will stick onto the ceramic, and after a few seconds, it will explode. So the percentage will be shown over here. You must reach at least 90% to go to the next level. It's better to actually clear the whole level with 100%. So yep. So I'm left with 2 parts, and now it's actually 95%. So, and one last part over here. Oops, I missed. So you got to aim properly when you play this game. Yeah, so this is the game called the Ceramic Destroyer. I hope you guys like it. So the next app that I'm going to show it to you guys today is actually the app called the Cartoon Camera. So let me open this up. Once you open up Cartoon Camera, it will look something like this. Basically, this app allows you to transform real life images into a cartoonish cartoon effect. I'm going to show you guys some sample later on, but I'm going to show you guys some of the functions of this app. So over here you have the zoom in and zoom out. So basically, if you want to zoom in, just pull it up, and you can pull it down to zoom out. And over here you can do this to actually change the sensitivity of the cartoon effect. Over here is your gallery, and this is to change to front facing camera if your phone has one. So you have changed to a front facing camera. So as you can see the camera itself. Yeah, so you have changed it into a cartoonish effect. So you also can change different things like the effect. As you can see, when I tap on the brush, it will change the effect. Looks really cool. Yeah, it has different effects. Yeah, looks really cool. And over here is basically the camera shutter button. So you want to take a photo, you just got to tap, and the image will be taken. To view your gallery, basically you just got to tap on this icon over here, and it will load up your gallery. So the photo that I took just now is over here, and yeah, so this is how it looks like with the effect. And when I am doing my homework, I took a photo, and it looks something like this. And yeah, this is one of the photos that I've taken in the bus stop with a lorry over here. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, so this is the app called the Cartoon Camera. I hope you guys like it. So the next app that I'm going to show it to you guys right now is actually the app that actually helps you to track the amount of data that you are using on your phone. So it's actually an app called the Alright, I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's actually an app that actually allows you to check the amount of data that you're using on your phone. So once you actually open up this app, it will look something like this. So basically you have 3 different types of functions with this app. One is the data plan advice, whereby you can set a data plan for your data, so you won't exceed maybe the limit that you have from your network provider. So yeah, that's the data plan function that it has on this app. So the next function that it has is actually the app watch. So basically it watch all your app and see the amount of data that you are using with that app. So for example, for Opera Mobile, I'm using 9.3 megabyte of data, and for example the Facebook, I'm using around 6.3 MB of data. So this app basically allows you to check each of the app how much data they are using, so which is very helpful if you are actually on a network that actually charged by the amount of megabytes that you use. So For me, I don't mind because I have a 12 gig data plan. So anyway, under usage profile, it basically allows you to see what are the time that you actually use this. I mean, what are the time that you normally use your data. So for example, for now, you can see this long bar over here, which says around 12 hours to 17 hours. Yeah, so basically I use a lot of data during that time or that period of time, and also show you guys your average use and the data use for this February. So yeah, so this is the app called the, I don't know how to pronounce it, but you can go ahead and tell me the pronunciation in the comments box below. And so this app actually helps you to check the amount of data that you use on your mobile. So hopefully this app will be very helpful to you guys. And yeah, so let's move on to the next game. So the next game that I'm going to show it to you guys right now is actually the game called the Cheese Tower. So let me open this up. So once you open up Cheese Tower, it looks something like this. You have play options and help. Under the options, you can actually turn off and on the volume and also reset the games. So just tap on play and you can see a television over here. Basically, when you swipe the television, you can change the levels, I mean the different stages, and you can have level 1 to play with. So I'm just going to play level 1 to show you guys how the game is actually being played. So I'm just going to skip this and let's wait for it to load. So once you actually load up this game, they have actually instructions to teach you how to play the game. So basically, you got to remove all the grey boxes and keep all the cheese, which is represented with yellow in color, okay? So I'm just going to tap on the grey part and make sure that none of the cheese actually fall off the table. So once you complete the level, you will actually see something like this. Yeah, and you can go on to the next level by tapping on that. So same as the previous one, you just got to get rid of all of the grey color boxes and make sure that the cheese don't fall off the these two corners. So let me show it to you guys. So I dropped one of the cheese and two of them. So you minus your score. So you affect your overall performance. So I've dropped another one, as you can see. Yeah, so anyway, this is the game called Cheese Tower. I hope you guys like it. So the last app that I'm going to show it to you guys today is actually the app called the App Block. So let me open this up. So once you open this up, you ask you for your password or your pattern. So when you first load up this game, you can actually draw a pattern to actually set the unlock for this app. So set the lock for this app. So basically this app allows you to lock whatever app that you want to prevent people from using it. So for example, load up this, and as you can see, all my apps are being shown here. So if you see at the corner, there is actually something that looks like a lock. So whereby you can lock your app. So for example, I'm going to lock an app called the, for example, which app should I lock? Maybe the Opera, which I have somewhere over here. Yep, so Opera Mobile. For example, you lock the Opera, lock it, and when you go back and try to open up Opera, it will actually ask you for your password. So basically, you got to put in your password before you can actually unlock it. So which is pretty cool, and you can actually lock all of them if you want to. So just by tapping here and go under, I mean not tapping here, but just by tapping the lock all, and you'll lock everything. And if you don't want to lock anymore, you just unlock it. So under unlock settings, you can change different things. You can change the pattern. You can use the pattern or the number. So I prefer using pattern. So yeah, I use the pattern lock. And if you want to change the settings, you can just tap on it and change the pattern, just like your Android locker. So no, that's all. So this is the app called the App Lock. I hope you guys like it. So this is the end of the apps and games of the week. So I really hope that I had improved in my videos. I will listen to all your advice, and including cutting my nails before I lose subscribers. Yeah, so all those random things. So I will try to speak slower in my next video and speak clearer if possible. And yeah, so I hope these apps actually help you guys out a lot. And yeah, so that's all for this week video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.